Here to everyone who is currently joining us on this session. Okay, so let me know where you're watching from. Very important. This session. Let me know where you're watching from. Where are you watching from? You're watching from Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa. Where are you watching from? Very important. Where are you watching from? Okay, let me know where you're watching from. All right, I can see Ajaho watching from Nigeria, Chidebere watching from Port Harcourt. I can see Anthony watching from Nigeria. I can see Tosin watching from Nigeria. I can see Tobago watching from Botswana. Okay, Sylvester from Nigeria. I can see Shayi from South Africa. Obasa from Nigeria. I can see Shegun from Ekiti, Nigeria. I can see many persons joining us. I can see Akim Ajao. Yeah, compliment of the year to you. So happy new year to everyone. And yeah, thank you for joining us. I wish you all a great and yet an amazing year. So today we will be carrying out a live trading analysis on Euro USD. All right. Most importantly, this our analysis is to help us understand how to read the market. All right. Help us understand how to read the market, and also help us understand price movement, and help us to make informed decision whenever we want to trade. Okay, yeah. So right here I talked about what we call, let me write it here, the top down approach. Okay, the top down approach. So with the top down approach here, we are looking at coming from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. All right, because importantly, the higher time frame helps us to have a broader scope of the market. All right, where we are able to see what price has been doing for a long time. Okay, and for the lower time frames, it helps us to see what price is doing at the moment. Okay, the lower time frames captures the moment, okay, and the higher time frame captures the broader view of the market. Good. So we look it from the broader view to the closer view, from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. So yesterday we'll be starting with the monthly time frame. All right, we're starting with the monthly time frame. So most importantly, we want to understand what the market structure is like. What is the market structure? Okay, before you trade or before you take a position, you are asking yourself, what is the current market structure? All right, what is the current market structure? It's very important. So here is it. So from what we are seeing here, we can see that in the long term the market has been on a free fall. All right, However, we can also observe that there has been some levels of resistance and support. Okay, there have been some levels of resistance and support here. There have been some levels of resistance and support here. Okay, how can we able to spot these edges clearly? So for persons who really want to be able to spot these edges clearly, you can come here and convert it from the candlestick pattern to the line pattern. So when you convert it to the line pattern, it helps you to see the edges, all right, where price actually settled before breaking out upward or downward. Okay, so we can see that price came here and settled here, rallied round, came down again, second time went up, came down again the third time, could not break through, went up, and the fourth time it broke through and came down here again, went up a bit, came down again, went up a bit, came down again, and could not break through and went up, came down again, did the same thing, price rallied and could not break through, went up, again, and for the fifth time it broke through, all right, to create a new low. All right, and having done that, now price now rose back, okay, rallied a bit here, and then broke through the previous support turned resistance level. All right, so price has now broke through the new resistance level now back into the support zone. Okay, now it's now a question of what next for price from here. Okay, so we can see, if you look at it back in the candlestick pattern, you will discover that okay, here now you can see how price rose. Okay, from here, bullish momentum, broke through the previous resistance zone, got in, all right, and you can now see that on the current candle that is currently forming now, you can see that there is a wick to the downside here. There is a wick to the downside, indicating that price came down here, but the buy pressure pushed it back upward. Okay, the buy pressure pushed back price upward, and we can see price moving in that direction where the pressure is being directed. Okay, good. So now one thing we can establish is that price is now back into the support zone. Okay, good. So let's go down to the weekly time frame. Now, coming down to the weekly time frame, we can see what price is doing here. Okay, it's now more clear to us what price is actually doing here. We can see how price rallied up to this level, and currently here I'm building what a bullish momentum. Okay, now what do you want to think of price at this level? Don't forget, you see that price had been at this level since 12th of December. Okay, trying to break through the support zone, and I'm trying to stay on the support zone, and constant rallying at the support zone gave it a upper hand to keep moving up. Okay, now you can see that price stayed in that support zone for how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So currently price has been at this support zone for 5 weeks, waiting to gain momentum on the upward direction. All right, and this is important for us because this will actually also guide our judgment. Okay, this will guide our judgment in knowing fully well where price would go, okay, where price will continue to move to, and where price would not. So let's look at the daily time frame. Good. So the daily time frame throws more light into what price is currently doing. So you can see how price rallied up to this level now, and price rallied at this level, okay, before finding that break. All right, and we can now see that price is gaining some bullish momentum to the upside. Okay, now this bullish momentum to this upside now is now what would help us to determine what we should do next. So if you look closely now, every candlestick on this time frame is captures a single day activity. Okay, every candlestick here, each candlestick captures a single day activity. So you can see that for the past few days, price has been lurking around at the support level, at the resistance turn support level. Okay, price has been lurking around, and that's why we can see that what there's a bullish momentum upward. You know, I said something. If you've been following this session, I emphasize the fact that when there is I emphasize the fact that when there is a resistance zone, right? When there is a resistance zone, okay, when price rise up to that resistance zone, if price keeps lingering at that resistance zone for a while, there is a higher chance that there will be a breakout out of that resistance zone. There is a higher chance, higher probability. There will be a higher probability that what price will break out from this resistance zone, which is very important. Okay, now the same thing applies when price is trending downward. Okay, if price keeps lingering against a support level, the probability of a breakout is higher. Yes, is higher. Why? Because the more price leans on a particular level in a particular direction, the weaker that level becomes. The more price leans consistently over a particular level, the weaker that level becomes. Okay, so as price is leaning towards, consistently leaning towards the support, the resistance level, there was a breakout. Okay, and we can see, price forming a consolidation here, to determine its next move. Okay, I hope you are following. So if you are following, let me know in the comment section. If you are getting value and you are learning something new here, let me know in the comment section. Okay, if you are getting value, let me know in the comment section. If you are getting value, let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'm waiting for you guys. Let me know in the comment section if you are getting value. Alright, let me know in the comment section. Awesome. 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 Okay, I can see you all are following. I can see you all are following. Okay. Awesome. Great. So, like I said, if price keeps leaning consistently on a particular region, it increases the chances of a breakout from that region. So always watch it when you see price leaning consistently on a particular region. Okay, if it is in an ascending or look, if you look at this now, if price is moving in an ascending order now, all right, this is what we call ascending triangle. It creates a possibility of a breakout to the upward side. But if price is leaning to the downward level, okay, it creates a possibility of a breakout to the downward side. All right, so here you can see now that as price keeps leaning towards a particular direction, there is a higher chance that it will break out into that direction. Okay, there is a higher chance that it would break out into that direction. Good. All right, so let's look at the 4 hours chart. Okay, for those, for intraday traders, right, for those who look at price speculations within the day, like you are only trading within 24 hours. Now if you look at the 4 hours time frame now, you will see that it is now clearer to us how price actually consolidated at that level. So if you look at it now, you will discover how price consolidated here. See it. Okay, you discover how price actually consolidated at this region, and you now discover how price actually broke out of that region and now pumping, moving up, accelerating. So the question now is, how do you position yourself here? So there is already a confirmation. First, a breakout of a resistance region into a support zone, a core support zone, and a bullish momentum outside the consolidation region of price. And as you can see here, price is what is pumping up. Okay, price is pumping up. Yes, so at this point now we would position for a buy. All right, we can buy at the current market price, okay, which is 1.08318. Okay, and you might consider putting your take profit at the next resistance level, okay, or and your stop loss at the next support level after your entry level. Okay, so you now look at this. here can be, this place can be your stop loss level. Is discretionary, so it depends on you. So I'm just giving, okay. So it's discretionary. Stop loss can be here, and you can decide to put your take profit here. Okay, here is actually okay for your take profit level. Okay, so this level can be our take profit level. As you can see, is discretionary. All right, like I said earlier, I love to put my stop loss at the next support level, and my take profit at the next resistance level. So you can see from my entry level here, this is my take profit and this is my stop loss. Okay, so that's it. It's discretionary, it depends on you. All right, it depends on you. Good. So any question, do well to ask in the comment section. If you have any question, kindly ask. All right, if you have any question, kindly ask. If you have any question, kindly ask. Alright, ask a question here. I'm looking forward to answering them. Ask your question. Okay, kindly drop your question in the comment section. Kindly drop your question in the comment section. Like I said, setting stop loss and take profits, there is no unique standard. It has to do with you as an individual. Okay, it has to do with you as a trader. What areas are you comfortable with? Okay, what areas are you comfortable with putting your take profit and putting your stop loss? it all still depends on you as a trader. All right, while you can decide to say, okay, I'm using support and resistance as my own take profit and stop loss, another person can use pips. Okay, I'll put my support level at 100 pips above my entry level, and I'll put my stop loss at 50 pips below my entry level, if the case is you buying. So okay, I put my funds, I want to make 100 pip above entry level. Then say, okay, if at all I'm going to lose, I want to lose 50 pip below my entry level, and that now depends on the individual. Okay, so it's discretionary. Another question says, what pairs is it? I came in. Okay, it's Euro USD. Another question says, how do I take profit and stop loss? I've already explained. Someone said, you just bought at the resistance level. No, I just bought above the resistance level, so it has broke through this resistance level now, and that means that becomes support. Do you get? So the next one says, how do I position this? How do I position this type? Okay. Say, how do I have to type? Okay. Someone say something. Say, for daily traders to still watching is, firstly, before deciding when to buy. Okay, someone said, why ignoring those unlimited pairs only? Probably. Okay. Someone said, how do you determine the next level of support and resistance? So how do I determine the next level of support and resistance? Is by looking at the higher time frame, right? So when I go to the lower time frame, 4 hours now, I'm able to see what's going on here, right? I'm able to enter. Entry level is good on small market, small what is it called, time frame. Okay, entering into the market entry is good on small time frame. But now setting your stop loss based on support and resistance would now require you going higher into the higher time frame to be able to see the best place to actually position yourself. Okay, that's it. So it depends on you. So look, what I did was I went to the 1 hour time frame, okay, and look at it. This is where the higher time frame is saying that is the next major resistance level, right? And okay, next major resistance level, then the closest support level. Okay, the closest support level. That's how you determine your next resistance and support zone. So what if after making this analysis and have set your stop loss and take profit, and you are on a buy, and the news comes up, US employment is increased and the market goes against you? What will you do? I will go and sleep. I will take a break. Okay, I will take a break. I'll take a cold shower and I'll take a break. So because when you are trading, it has to do with your mind as well. Okay, and when you encounter a major loss or a market that is going in your direction and suddenly a news comes out and turns the tide, right? It is not okay to just jump on a trade again. Okay, because at that moment you are not making rational decision. You would most likely be subjected to your emotions, which would now be the one that will overrule everything. Okay, and you don't want to be in that condition where you are moved by emotion and you keep trading into loss and complicating the issue. Losses are part of the game and they shouldn't be seen as a bad thing. Okay, profitable traders are those that minimize their losses and maximize their gains. So the goal is only for you to maximize your gain and minimize your losses. Losses is part of the game because you cannot always get it right. All right, based on the fact that you are never in control of the market. Okay, you can't move the market with a single dollars. All right, so that's it. So someone is asking a question here. It says how to determine the price dip and no rise and fall of the market. Yeah, like I've explained, using the top down approach. Okay, when you go to the higher time frame, you will see it's an overview of price dips. You see the price dip, price direction, market structure, and it will now tell you what next to do. Okay, and that's it. Yes, so lastly, let's look into USD JPY. USD JPY. All right, are we ready? Okay, so I should look into 15 and 30 minutes time frame. Okay, so someone is asking, which is best, trading with moving average and trading with support and resistance? There is no best per se. Okay, there is no best per se. However, it is important that we as individuals know what works for us. All right, so when you keep using a tool, you develop more understanding of how that tool works and how to approach it. Okay, and that's how things should be. So you can decide to use support and resistance alone, and then you command some results. And you can decide to use moving average alone, and you command some result. You can decide to collaborate them together, and you will command some results. It's all about your interest and your willingness to learn and try things out. Okay, good. All right, so let's have a quick rundown of what is happening on USD CHF. All right, USD CHF. I'm seeing some interesting charts here. So we will start from the daily time frame so that we can have a sneak peek into the lower time frame, like 5 minutes and the likes. Okay. Adebayo, you don't need to spam the comment section, please. Maybe you drop your question again. If I can answer it, if I would answer it, I'll answer it. If I can't see it, then it's fine. You don't need to spam the comment section, please. Yeah. So I'm seeing some interesting chart which I'll be starting with on USD CHF. All right, USD CHF. And like I said, we'll do like a top-down approach, okay, on this. So let's look at areas. Let's draw areas of support and resistance around prices. Good. So you can see how I drew those lines at the areas of support and resistance. So let's go to the line chart. So for those who are finding it difficult to be able to identify those lines, you can use the line charts. Okay? The line chart would now help you to see the edges, the contours of where your line should be. And here you can see that the edges of resistance levels. Resistance levels turn support, support levels turn resistance. You can see them. Alright, so you can see obviously that price just broke out of this support level. Okay, you can see that from this time, as at June, price had not broken below this level. June 2022, price had not broken below this level. Price came here in June. Okay, price came to the same level in August 2022. Price could not break through. Price went as high as 150 in October. Price came down, okay, to that same level in December. Could not break through. Went up again, came down in January. Went up again, came down, and finally broke out same January 11th. Okay, which is today, and price finally broke out, and now we are seeing here now price is dropping. Okay, so is that a question of how do we take advantage of the current price movement? All right, so looking at it now, from here already, from what I explained in our when we are looking at the Euro USD, you would have learnt and know better. All right, what did I say would happen when price keeps leaning against a particular level? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you are following me. What would I say would happen when price keeps leaning against a particular level? What did I say would most likely happen? Use the comment section and share your thoughts. What did I say would most likely happen? Share your thoughts in the comment section. What did I say would most likely happen when price keeps leaning against a particular level? Excellent. I love the fact that you all are following. Good. So when price keeps leaning against a particular level. So let's look at areas where price has leaned against a particular level and there has been a breakout. Look at this level here. Okay, you can see price leaning towards the downward direction at the support level, and what happened? There was a breakout. Same thing applied here. Okay, price leaning against that level. Same thing now applied here. Okay, and now there's a breakout already occurring today. A breakout occurred today. Okay, good. All right, a breakout occurred today, as you can see. So this is interesting, yeah, very interesting. Okay, so what do you expect now? Now there is high volatility, price is dropping so fast. You don't want to jump on this trade by saying, oh, it's going down, it's going down, let me go down with it. Your account might go down with it. Okay, but you have to be patient. Why? Because you can see that there is already so much volatility of a big drop. All right, so you want to ask yourself, what would price do next? This is the daily time frame, so this is the price of the day forming. Let's look at what lower time frame is telling us. So that lower time frame gives us a broader view. Okay, a broader view. Okay, look at what lower time frame is telling us. Lower time frame is telling us that what? There is a further fall in price coming in. You can see is a clear story being told here. So you can see now there is a bearish momentum. These are bearish candle, and you can see the current last bearish candle currently forming. It went up, trying to rebound into the bullish, into the resistance zone, but you can see that it was pushed back, and that's why we have a wick to the top. It was pushed back, so you can see now if this closes, then we would see price falling, falling down to this level, possibly rallying and continuing the further fall in price. All right, so currently now we want to have this market close in the next 4 hours, when the 4 hours will be completed, because each candle on this time frame is 4 hours. All right, so you want to wait and observe what is this candle, how is this candle going to end. If the candle ends up in that bearish pin bar, then you definitely know that what you are, the market is in for a continuous dive, a continuous fall, okay, in price. So scalpers can leverage on this to scalp, to take advantage of the short-term volatility in price. All right, so let's look at the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame. What is the 1 hour time frame telling us? So the 1 hour time frame is giving us a more clearer picture of the activities going on, all right, in the market. So you see these candles here, 1 2 3 4, okay, yes, good, 1 2 3 4. All right, this is the candle that is currently forming from this green candle here to this one here. This is the candle that is currently forming, all right, on the 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, for the fact that we are seeing this, good, on the 4 hours time, the fact that we are seeing this is a picture, is a bigger picture showing us this. But what is actually going on that created this scenario is what the 1 hour time frame is telling us now. So the candle tells us story of what is actually happening. So you can see that prior to now, the market went up and then started going down. Okay, and that is why on the 4 hours time frame we have a what? A tail, a wick. Okay, because market previously pumped up and sellers are now pressuring the price down. That is why in the 1 hour time frame we are seeing a clearer picture of markets going up and the sellers dumping further again. Okay, so how do you take advantage of this? You already see that, you know, your price here had already fallen below these guys. All right, so if this one closes now, the next one will keep falling. If it closes below these guys, if it closes below these guys, the next one will keep falling. All right, and that is it. Okay, so you let me know that, okay, you can scalp this and cash in on short term price movement. However, scalping is definitely comes with its own level of risk. Okay, scalping comes with its own high level of risk. Said, if the price rallies at the level for a long time, it is most likely going to break. Yes, yes, yes. Can we call that a pullback? A pullback where? I can't see a pullback here. Alright, a pullback occur. So let me give you a scenario of a pullback. So yeah, here is a resistance level now. So price rallies up onto this resistance level and finally breaks out of resistance level. So if price now comes back to come and test that level where it broke out from, that is where we call it a pullback. Alright, because price pulled back to test that level it broke out from. Okay, so when there is a breakout, there are 80% chances of a pullback. Okay, 80% chances that price will come back and test that region. Okay, that is it. If you have learned something, something new, something of value on this session, let me know in the comment section. OctaFX have put this together to make sure that its valuable clients are being educated, properly educated, on how to leverage the market and make profit from the market. So it's important that we also show back our appreciation, to OctaFX for putting this together. Without OctaFX, we would have not been here. Okay, we would not be having this conversation. And it's a new year. They keep putting out educative content, to get you up to speed. All right, so please drop your appreciation in the comment section and let me know if you are getting value from this session before I attend to any questions. Okay, yeah, drop your comments. Let me know if you're getting value from this session. If you want it to continue, if you want more of this, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Very, very important that you show that you are getting value from this session. All right, you want it to continue, you want us to keep putting out value, you want OctaFX to keep putting out educative contents like this, do well to drop it in the comment section. Yes, awesome, 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 awesome. Great, I'm glad you all are getting value. So I'm giving few minutes to anyone who wants to ask question. Someone is asking what's the difference between pullback and consolidation. So what I explained here is a pullback. I said when price breaks out of a particular level and comes to retest that same level, okay, it's called a pullback. Consolidation occurs when you look at price rallying on a particular level, right? Not rising above it, not going down below it, but just rallying like this. So this is a consolidation. All right, it's a consolidation. Okay, so let me see if I find any example of consolidation here, so I show us what that means. Consolidation. So if you look at okay, I think we have a consolidation here. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. If not, we look at Euro USD. Okay, let's look at Euro USD. Okay, good. So look at this. Look at this level. This level here is a consolidation. All right. Price moving in its own, just in its own, in a single line, not crossing above the rectangle, not going far below it, just in between that triangle. Right. This is a consolidation. Okay, that's a consolidation. Okay, any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Yeah, someone said top-down approach is the key when analyzing the market. Perfect, excellent. Is pullback same as retracing? Yes, yes, it's same. Perfect. You can definitely use RSI, but what I'm talking about, what I'm teaching now is purely price action. But you can check other of our facilitators videos, and watch videos on RSI and the likes, and if you can implement it on your trade and see if it works for you. Okay. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. I appreciate you all. Thank you for joining this session. I believe that you got value, and I can see many of you have shown your appreciation to OctaFX for putting this together. I look forward to having you every Thursday, right here, same time, same me. Yes. All right. Someone is saying, what is your strategy? Alright, so what I've just been teaching is price action. Price action, okay? Which I consider to be more of an advantage. Alright? You can always develop your own strategy, from what you learn, and see what works for you, and then implement it. Okay? There is no one size fit all strategy. Alright? Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I look forward to seeing you in our next session next week. Invite your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and also click on notification bell. All right. Thank you very much. See you next week.